Welcome to the very first video on the Daly Gem. This channel is my invitation to you to pause, breathe, and find comfort, calm, and connection in life's simple joys. These are the beautiful begonias my sister and my mother planted in the spring. They have grown enormous and they're clearly happy in their little nook of the house. I just love mornings like this, rainy and calm, even mystical. The river outside, it's always different. Some days the rapids, they race by. Other days the mist, it just kind of like hovers like a veil over the water, and sometimes the sunlight scatters across the surface of the water and it literally looks like tiny little diamonds. This river, it's like life. Some days we flow with ease and other days are heavy and hard. I just love the raindrops and the sound of the rain. Once the rain quieted, we crossed over the river to my parents' land for our morning walk. These woods are so sacred. I call them the Enchanted Fairy Forest. And the hounds, they just love it. I bring my tea, they run. Today we've just got Lovey. Miss Vera Wang, she's up at the house, and Duncan is at doggy daycare. These chimes honor my father, who absolutely loved this forest. Come on a walk with me. Here in the forest, the moss carpets the trees like velvet. I just love it. I often think, are there really little fairies? Why not? Just because we can't see them doesn't mean they're not real. Even 5 minutes in these woods fills me with calm. The beauty and the colors are just magnificent. I often get inspired with the colors of the earth and the trees for my home, which I'll share more of in videos to come. Just the soft rain and the sound. Take a few moments to enjoy. This land has felt the hooves of horses, the wheels of buggies along this path, and on the water, the paddles of canoes. To walk here is it's like an act of reverence. It's a way of remembering the unseen. There's so much that we cannot see, but if we quiet our minds long enough, we're able to feel the presence of the energy of the forest, feel the presence and energy of ancestors, of loved ones. In the heart of the forest stands a tree. I've named her Mother Tree. She's tall and strong. Most mornings I bring her small gifts, asking for guidance as well. I think it's important to ask permission of the land before walking on it, to also check our energy, and also ask permission of the trees before absorbing their healing energy, before asking for guidance. These two bushes on either side are very prickly, and when I get close to the tree, I have to be careful. I've been poked many times in the legs, but that's okay because I view them as her guards who guard her diligently with honor. This is very special. This is one of the gifts I gave to Mother Tree. It's part of the birch bark my father and I took off of a fallen tree from years ago. I used the birch bark for some walls in my home, in one of my homes years ago. And I always kept a little remnant to the different homes I moved to, keeping it on my altar in my home. Recently, I felt that it was time to return it to the earth. So I offered it back to Mother Tree as a gesture of gratitude, but also as release and remembrance, letting it go back to the earth. The things we love the most, we can't hold on to and grasp and control. It's in the letting go that the love expands and we experience a sense of freedom and connection. She also wears these bells, a gift from my dear friend Gretchen during our summer solstice retreat. The retreat attendees brought offerings to the forest. I love that. I often ask Mother Tree to carry my prayers, my hopes, my dreams through her roots and under the river and out to the world. And even if you don't have something tangible to offer, you can always offer the tree your breath, a hug or kiss, even perhaps a strand of hair. I love the view that Mother Tree has. So beautiful. So, a thank you to the tree and a breath of gratitude. Can we just take a moment to notice one of the little wonders, this pale mushroom? Oh, little joys. Again, the colors, the texture. So much beauty in the earth. Deep red berries. They remind me of little lanterns glowing that candy apple red. Little delicate, dainty flowers nodding in the rain and the wind. Each one of these are just gifts from the earth for our pleasure. So beautiful. Now, I did want to share with you, near my parents' home stands a crossroads tree. This is an apple tree planted by my dad long, long ago. One of my retreat guests told me that the crossroad trees are mystical in that they are a meeting point of energies. Very powerful tree, very powerful. Oftentimes I come here and just spend a few moments on the tree. We had some really magical moments at the retreat. And beyond the crossroads tree are 3 apple trees, if you can see them, that my mother planted. I call them Maiden, Mother, and Crone, and they remind me that in every stage of life, there's creativity, wisdom, and joy to be found. Well, it's time to go back to the house and warm up with a cup of tea. Let's say goodbye to the forest for today. My mother has kindly lent me the use of her office at her home today, while the painters are hard at work on my home. So we'll head back and get a little cozy. It's a little chilly this morning. Something about brewing a cup of tea. And I love this. This is one of my favorite rituals with tea. Today I poured into the Burlai china from a magical shop in Minocqua, Wisconsin called Anne Marie's. Her shelves are just filled with the most beautiful treasures: china, textiles, food, clothing from Ireland, Italy, France, England. Just beautiful, beautiful clothes from Scandinavia. And these are my mother's favorite dishes. And I had to find something to place that on to move to the office, my tea. So I found her heron platter. This is a piece that she and my father brought back from Hungary. It goes with a soup tureen. And so I decided to use that. I've always believed in using beautiful things daily instead of just letting them sit unused. So let's have the tea. And also I made a delicious, it's called what's it called? It's called I can't remember the name, but it's from Pamela Anderson's book. And it's like an almond tea cake. Oh, her cookbook is wonderful. And beside me with the candle flickering, I love this candle. Oh, it's Rathbones from Ireland. This one is white pepper, honeysuckle, and vetiver. Oh, it just is so calming. And so, with the tea finished and my heart full, I turn to the work of the day. I hope this video has softened your nervous system and reminded you that little luxuries and quiet joys scattered throughout your day are so profoundly impactful. So until next time, may you find comfort, connection, and calm